As soon as the beggar woman walks into the office, banging her metal bowls together, she shouts loudly, "Look, look, a poor beggar has arrived." Then, looking at the owner with a hopeful expression, she says, "You seem like a kind man. Maybe you'll give me something. That's why I came here." The secretary stops her angrily and says, "What are you doing here? Here, take this money and leave." Just as he is about to hand her the money, the owner stops him and says, "Go do your job. I'll handle this myself." Hearing that, the secretary walks away. The owner says, "Seriously, if you need money, you can have it. I'm not talking about $1 or $2. I'll give you much more than that, but I have one condition." The beggar looks surprised and asks, "What condition, sir?" Pointing toward a pile of supplies, the man says, "See those items over there? Carry them up to the 3rd floor. It's not that difficult, is it?" The beggar snaps back, "Sir, if you want to give me money, then give it to me. If not, just say so. Why are you making things difficult for a poor beggar like me? Fine, I'm leaving." The owner stops her and says, "Wait a minute, that's not what I meant. Come with me." As he says this, he gestures for her to follow him. Then, he picks up a large water bottle, places it on his shoulder, and starts walking up the stairs. The beggar watches him for a moment, lost in thought. Then she slowly sets down her belongings, picks up a water bottle, and starts carrying it upstairs. A few moments later, she comes back down. This time, she picks up 2 bottles and, despite her exhaustion, carefully carries them upstairs through hard work and determination. After finishing the job, the beggar stumbles toward the couch to sit down. Suddenly, she becomes nervous, quickly sits on the floor instead, and starts cleaning the couch. At that moment, a man hands her a bottle of water. The beggar grabs the bottle in a hurry and begins drinking it quickly. The owner stops her and says, "Slow down. You might make yourself sick." Just as the beggar is about to speak, the owner interrupts her and asks, "How do you feel? Are you tired?" Then he pulls out some money and says, "I kept the promise I made to you." The beggar quickly stands up, takes the money, and thanks him. The owner explains, "Don't thank me. I didn't really do anything special for you. This money belongs to you. You earned it through your own hard work. Now tell me, how do you feel?" The beggar smiles and says, "I feel a great sense of peace and satisfaction." The owner replies, "That's exactly how you should feel. Come back to my company tomorrow. I have more work for you." A few years later, the secretary rushes into the office and says, "The company we were working with has suddenly disappeared. All of our products are sitting in the warehouse. Right now there's no way to sell them." The owner responds seriously, "So, do we have any other options?" The secretary says nervously, "Most of our investment went into producing those products. If we can't sell them, we'll have to file for bankruptcy." The owner replies quietly, "All right, I understand. Go back and continue your work." Suddenly, a woman walks into the office and loudly announces, "I'll buy all of it." The owner looks surprised and asks, "Who are you?" The woman replies loudly, "Mr. Yang, think back. 8 years ago, a piece of bread, a bowl of food. Remember? 8 years ago, come with me. You gave me work. You showed a beggar woman a new path in life." As soon as the man recognizes the former beggar woman, he smiles and says, "Oh, so it was you." The woman speaks with sincerity and respect. "Thank you so much for helping me all those years ago. A big part of where I am today is because of your support and guidance. You taught me that life isn't meant to be lived depending on handouts, charity, or the kindness of others. Instead, you showed me that success comes through hard work, determination, and perseverance. I always remembered your words and did my best to live by them. This 1 million yuan is for you, and as for the shipment of goods that's currently stuck, I'll buy all of it. On top of that, I've brought a very promising business plan that can help take your company even further." The man asks in surprise, "What kind of plan?" The woman begins explaining the entire proposal to the secretary. As soon as the secretary reviews all the product details, the woman says seriously, "Mr. Yang, if you'd like, you can take charge of this entire project. This is my way of repaying the kindness you showed me years ago." The man replies calmly, "The truth is, I didn't do anything extraordinary back then. Everything you've achieved is the result of your own hard work. Despite all the hardships and struggles life threw at you, you found a way to grow and succeed. But even so, I want to thank you." The woman says warmly, "Please don't be so formal with me. As the saying goes, the person who drinks from a well never forgets who dug it. Kindness is never forgotten by those whose lives it touches. Come on, I've already reserved a table at a restaurant. Let's sit down and enjoy a meal together." The man asks with surprise, "Are you sure that's appropriate?" The woman smiles and replies, "Why wouldn't it be? Of course it is. Let's go." Friends, sometimes a small act of kindness can change someone's entire life. Those who help others find the path of hard work and self-respect often see that kindness return to them one day.